Hello guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 3 of Crusader Kings 2 as Gangavadi. And once again, a very big thank you to my Patreon supporter, Gamer Cowboy, for sponsoring this entire series. Thank you very much. Let us go and carry on. So this is the first time I've ever played in CK2 as any sort of ruler outside of Europe. And it's still feudal. But one thing that I'm struggling with a little bit here is in order to declare war on somebody, and I don't know whether this is something specific to this particular culture or this particular religion, or whether it's just a change that was made in the most recent updates, but you actually have to have karma in order to be able to declare a war on neighbours and stuff, which is a little bit annoying because I actually started this campaign with claims because you have like border disputes and things like that. So normally, whenever I start a game of CK2, I don't have any claims, and it takes me ages to actually get any. And now that I actually have some claims, I can't use them because I don't have enough karma, and it's going up stupidly slowly. So that's a bit of a pain. My king still hasn't put me on his council yet, which I feel a little bit annoyed by. Why is the council discontent? What is wrong with you? What is your issue? None of you are significant rulers. Do we want to change any of our laws? We probably want to go for sort of, at some point at least, go for primogeniture. The eldest child inherits all titles. Yeah, elective gavel kind's a little bit sort of risky, shall we say. Centralization is low, status of women is traditional, revoke titles none, administration is feudal. Council powers are abolished. Obligations, I don't ever see any reason to change these days. There was a little bit of a reasoning for it before they changed the system slightly, but now we can either lean towards levy or lean towards gold, and leaving it right down the middle is usually the best way to deal with it, to be honest. So we've gained some more money. Now we could save that money in preparation of a potential war, but we're so short of karma there isn't really a lot of point. So we probably just want to go ahead and get the castle fortifications. And increase the... I'd sooner save up and get something like the keep, though, to be honest. So let's do that. Do we have another eunuch or something that we could send to the Emperor? We could send a eunuch. Who do we have? Who are you? You're my court physician. You're the drunkard. Sure. Let's send you off. We can always get a new court physician. So that helps. Shows signs of being a learned man. Excellent. So, good. Let's, we need a new court position now, though. Let's have a look, just before we do that. So we could ask for a Chinese physician. Or we could ask for an artifact. Let's get an artifact, actually. Artifacts last forever, pretty much. To the Protector General of the Righteous Emperor addresses the letter to the Honourable Raja of the Talakad Gangna Raj. May good health be with you. The Heavenly Li Chu, Emperor of the Daizong of the Tang Emperor, has graciously fulfilled your wish. A wondrous artifact of expert handcraftsmanship has been bestowed upon you for safe keeping. Truly a magnificent item. I don't know what it is yet because I can't see it. My concubine and sister in darkness. I like how it does actually recognise she's my concubine as well. It says my concubine and sister in darkness is feeling vivacious and suggested that we might stage an impromptu orgy together. In honour of the Great Serpent, of course. Of course. What a lovely idea. I'll wear my Russian codpiece. What the heck? Sure. Something that I was about to... Oh yeah, the artifact. Having indulged in at least 4 different kinds of exotic drugs, the last 3 days are a fiery haze in my mind. There was a woman with a forked tongue, a one-eyed dwarf, and many other wonderful freaks. Some of them might have even been real. and the tricks that Chandaladiva and I taught each other. So I feel great. Did I just become brawny? Get the trait brawny. Excellent. So that gives me 2 martial, 1 diplomacy, and extra health, personal combat skill. Nice. That was worth taking. Let's just have a double check there. Did I definitely get that? Yes, I did. Cool. Okay, an opportunity to strike at the foolish followers of the false gods presented itself. What do you want me to do? Tear down their idols. Oh, that's easy. It's just go and wreck a church, really. So, artifacts are here. What did we get? The Tapestry of Kanyakubja. So it's quality 2. Build cost -2% and gives us some monthly prestige. So that just means that things are cheaper to build, I assume. Can't imagine what else it would mean. Yep, prices have dropped slightly, so everything's now 2% cheaper to build. Well, that's not... 2%'s not great, but I suppose it all adds up over time. So that's fine. We need to do that mission, of course. Active mission. Desecrate temple. There we go. Nice that there's a little shortcut button for it. Makes it so much easier. Hopefully we won't get caught. It is time. I'm not reading all these things out, and I probably should, but... It's like, it's cool that there's so many story elements in Crusader Kings 2, but it's like once you've read them a few times, you've read them before. So we stumble across some people, we can either kill them all or avoid them, no need for extra risk. I think we'll avoid them. Can be a risk because they can catch you. Navigating our way through the small temple, I and my companions have entered a small room that goes for the inner sanctum. The room contains the sparsest possible honourings to Brahma and scant few decorative idols and relics. The state of the place shows clearly the superiority of our cause. So the relics shall be put to better use. My use, we can gain 5 gold, or we can get the dark power. 5 gold is literally nothing. So let's go ahead and get the dark power. The night is silent as we exit the temple, our foul rites making sure that the holiness of this place is tainted for years to come. And we gain another 200 dark power. So we're already, like, really racking up the dark power. We're already up to 456. Which is fantastic. What do we have here? We can attempt to abduct. We can abduct and we can sacrifice. That's fine. Special character actions possible. Let's try this again. I'd really like to get on the council. It is our ambition. They'll just keep costing me prestige. Oh, the answer is a definite no. How dare you? Why does he keep moving around? What is his issue? Right, let's go ahead and move our Chancellor. I'm trying to improve relations with him. There we go. Let's go back here so we can see the division of the duchies a little better. Oh, somebody's just... a message about appointing... Oh! All of a sudden, you want me on your council, do you? You offer me... Oh, you offer me the title of Marshal. Dude, I've got 7 Marshal score, but fine. Whatever. It's only because you're at war. It's only because your current Marshal's just left. We've fulfilled an ambition, at least. So, let's go ahead and pick a new one. Build a war chest probably isn't going to happen. Grumenair, sure. We can do that. So, I guess I'm probably leading troops now somewhere. No, we're actually training troops. Good. We're not a commander. Disaster, your fellow member of the cult of Kali Purusha has been caught by the Upadhyaya, and I can't pronounce that, and his warriors. He now rots away in a dungeon. Curses. Not really my problem, to be honest. If I'm perfectly honest with you, it's not my problem. There's a lot of dissent going on here. There's a lot of people like trying to get independence and stuff. Lots of peasants have been moving to the county of Swiraga. Your steward suggests building new roads in order to make it easier. So we can gain some prestige for a little bit of gold. Sure, I'm trying to save up some gold, but that's not too bad, I suppose. Yeah, there's a lot of provinces and things sort of changing hands down here. This is why I wish we could actually declare a war on somebody, you know? We could actually get something decent. But yeah, just can't do anything without having... Oh, you don't have a CB to declare war on you. Can we declare war on anybody here? Can we actually declare war on you? Must have a valid CB. So, ducal conquest requires personal wealth and karma. Border dispute also requires karma. Subjugation requires even more karma. I wonder if it actually costs the karma, or you just have to have that amount of karma to do it. But basically we do not, so I can't even start any wars, even where I've got CBs. So I guess we just sort of watch the revolt and see how this goes on. We're still missing a commander. We could do with getting a commander. Where's the character finder? No, that's not the right button. Nope, not that one. There we go. Let's go and look and search the realm for men who aren't in prison. I'm not bothered if they're married, not a ruler, in diplomatic range, who would be willing to join court. Wow. There's no men that would be willing to join my court. Somebody with good martial. You've got good martial. You would not be willing to accept an invitation to court. Your marshal's not too bad. Got some good combat modifiers as well. We could invite him to court. He'll say no. We can attempt to abduct him. Because once you abduct him, then he's in your court. We've put the word out. So let's see if we can abduct him. And then we'll try and make him a commander or something. You can shut the gates. Looks like we have some sort of epidemic. There's a bit of the old slow fever down here. Well, that's not a good start, is it really? Not a good start at all. What's going on? Our marshal has secluded himself. Well, you coward. So yeah, the whole place is like just getting shattered apart at the moment. Approve the scheme. See if we actually manage to capture that guy. Ah, we actually caught him. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So now you are in the old prison. And we can recruit him. Offer to release him in return for his service. Right, so now he's released from prison. And we don't want to make him a regent or anything. He's still going to hate me, but what we should be able to do now is make him a commander. There we go. Just wanted to test that worked. I was fairly certain there was a way of doing it. A lot of this campaign is going to be me sort of trying to remember what I'm doing. I wasn't aware that there was a land connection between this island and India. Apparently there is. My liege. Oh, you are improving relations with the king. Excellent. You don't really need to do that now. I mean, he's already made me a a councillor. I guess he didn't have an awful lot of choice, really, given the fact that his current council's falling apart. Apparently, we're a malcontent. Oh dear, disaster! Your fellow member of the cult has been caught. Oh, burned her at the stake. She was my concubine, was she not? She was. Oh dear. Well, that's not good, is it? I'm going to be careful here. Looks like we've got some of the... is that the slow fever again? It's looking like the slow fever. Yeah, it's definitely spreading. Okay, looks like there's a lot of negative stuff going on. I cannot believe it. Oh, so this is the one that was my courtier. It's just because the headdress came off, so she looked different again. You are gone from this world. I am left behind alone and heartbroken. I will never hold you in my arms again. I do not know what I would do with these unbearable feelings. Visit the grave. Okay. Does that start off some sort of event chain? Thanks to Brahma's great mercy, there were no other visitors at her grave when I arrived. I spent several hours... See, this is the thing. Why would it be Brahma's great mercy? We were both devil worshippers. There were no other visitors at the grave when I arrived. I spent several hours mere yards from her body, contemplating the fragility of life and love. When I returned to my chambers, as if by a sign sent from Chandala Devi, I found her lucky charm on the floor. I will cherish it until the day I die. So it gives me an extra half a point of health, which could be useful. See if the slow fever doesn't kill us. This battle is going on. This is a battle. This battle is happening. I hate that you can't... Can you not click on a battle at all when it's going on? Just like that you can't actually see the battle. No important decisions are available. We can shut the gates. We can recruit a court physician. Let's go ahead and do that. Do we want to do any of these other things? Could hold a tiger hunt. 25 gold and the prosperity of the capital increases slightly. Sure, why not? Send riders with invitations. Let's try and increase the prosperity to offset the slow fever slightly. The hunters and their respective entourages have gathered at the hunting camp. Retainers are available to see to your every need, and soldiers will be useful for both guarding the camp and for flushing out any tigers. This will be a fine day. Your spy master reports that a heretical sorcerer has been caught and jailed in the city of Turiyu. Yeah, that place. This sorcerer has apparently healed various ailments afflicting the other prisoners. Although he is scheduled for execution at noon, you could pardon him and bring him to your employ. Not too sure. The guy's got a lot of intrigue and not a lot of learning. He's also deceitful. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not a deceitful guy with high intrigue that you want treating you. Several forward scouts come running back to the main hunting party. In excited whispers, they inform you that a large tiger has been spotted ahead. Bring the soldiers forward, let's corner it and kill it. The hunting party edges forwards, encircling the area and closing on the tiger. The beast discovers the trap too late and tries to run, but the hunters close in from all sides, stabbing it with their spears. The tiger roars wildly as its lifeblood spills over the ground. We killed the tiger. Excellent. We are gaining a decent amount of money now. Is that enough to get the... Now, which one of these is the best? Pause up. Pause up. A most successful hunt. A slain tiger means luck for the realm, and everyone heads for home with new optimism. So we gain 20 prestige and +1 martial. Nice. We are paused. Good. Okay, so... Castletown is good for the extra tax income. Getting the buildings that give you extra money early on are better, because the earlier you get them, the sooner they pay for themselves. So that's what we're trying to do there. This battle is still raging on. There's still lots of revolts going on. If only we had the karma. Karma is respected by the clergy and monastics of your religion. Like prestige, it is added to your score on death of a ruler. Doesn't seem like there's any way to really boost that up that I can see. Who else do we have? We've got literally claims on every single neighbour around us. Unfortunately, we can't really declare any wars. Can't declare war on you anyway, for some reason, because you're not independent. So we'd actually have to declare war on your king. So yeah, not really going to do that anytime soon. Just want to be able to take some of this land. Declare war on you, but again, we don't have the 200 karma. Don't have the personal wealth either. So yeah, we're pretty much... Oh, he just died. We're pretty much stuck at not being able to actually declare any wars, which is a bit annoying. This is another reason why I don't play Crusader Kings 2 as often on YouTube. It is a game that I really enjoy, and that sometimes you can just play, and it's quite a slow-paced game. And if you're playing it for your own amusement, that's not too bad. But it's not like EU4, where you can literally have back-to-back wars, and even if you're not at war, there's plenty of stuff you can be messing around with. There's quite a lot of time in CK2 where you're just kind of sitting around waiting for stuff to happen, which doesn't always make for interesting videos, especially in the early game. And of course, you can't start mid-game, you've got to really start with the early game, but it is what it is. I think we are making some progress. I mean, a lot of the early game is building up your money, building up your sort of main holdings, building up your court, and, you know, just trying to make yourself stronger for when you can declare war. I think that's what it's mostly about. But that's probably a good place to end the video, because I'm starting to ramble. So I'd like to thank you all for watching Crusader Kings 2. Once again, a very big thank you to my Patreon supporter, Gamer Cowboy, for sponsoring this entire series. I will see you guys on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.